hot in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude, we dropped. It's ready. It's ready.
Is it ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, so the coming in hot here.
Oh,
The
shit.
thing
Okay.
is up. The episode is up, y'all.
All right, let's do it, man.
All right,
Chapter 7, 61 minutes. Boba Fett and Fennec Shan face an escalating contact. So we're about a minute and change behind. You ready to press play?
hold on. Wait, do I gotta press play twice? No, just once, right?
Yeah,
No,
no.
wait, no, twice. Here, wait, no, we could bring it up. One. It's like coming in super hot. Technical difficulties. All right, got it queued up. And oh wait, I gotta do the counter. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Click.
Don't skip the recap.
I was going to say that'll keep us timed.
We're good. We're good. It's not a race. Who does Cobb Vance's voice?
Cad Baines?
Oh yeah, Cab Bane.
The same
Oh,
one that does it in animated.
oh really? Get him crossed. I love a good old fashioned lizard head alien.
That's right.
There's the ice cream machine.
Man, I really hope she survived that. I like her.
All right, that's the recap. And here we got the Lucasfilm logo. I miss the 20th Century Fox logo still.
No. I do like this. Do.
Yeah, this thing works. I like this little logo. We didn't even get to make a prediction.
No. Came in hot.
Keep thinking that guy's cyborg.
I know. He's got that vibe. The mods.
Uh-oh.
What freaking Jawa's doing?
That's Robert Rodriguez's voice.
Oh, yep.
Dum, 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 dum.
Hum.
Pretty good pre-credits there. Cold
Oh,
open.
yeah.
Setting
Nailed
it all up.
on.
And we start right with R2-D2.
Oh, wait, what?
Right to R2-D2. Timon Morrison said this is going to blow our minds, so hang on to your mind.
Wait. Luke's going back to Tatooine? Right out of the gate?
Right out the gate, the curtain jerk is Luke Skywalker.
So this is the first time he's been back in canon. Officer.
Oh, Luke's got an old cop car like the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Grogu. Oh, R2 can fly the X-Wing, right?
Oh, yep.
She's doing a Rhea Perlman gimmick.
She is. With the Ripley from Alien's hair.
Cross, yeah, sort of a mishmash. She's got the little shirt on.
Oh, he's got the Beskar on. So he chose the armor. That's locked. Confirmed.
How much you want to bet he has a lightsaber too?
Eat them worms.
It's super cute, but it's kind of disgusting. He eats live things. Mods.
There they are. Mean motor scooters.
Cause some trouble. They're like, let's go do some crimes.
They're Santin. Definitely my favorite.
I was
Character
watching
in
stuff about him. He's just savage. They don't even get to in the show to how wild
Yeah.
he is.
I had a Walrus Man figure. I'd like to have one of them little mean motor scooters IRL.
Yeah, and like a stack of quarters to put in him.
Oh, they got that scumbag Major Domo. Put your helmet on, dude. Oh shit.
Wait, is he dead?
If you slow mo, he wasn't dead, but oh, oh, why is he? He just sold him out. Now he's gonna go savage.
What's the odds on best car bullets?
Oof. Gotta
Odds
be
on best
higher.
car bullets, yo.
Meta nod to Boba being a little more gentle.
And shoot older. They even got cool guns. They got like hipster guns.
I do. Oh, they're dead. He ain't gonna restrain on them.
I want to see him bust some asses. What are
Hype
those?
train.
What are the lizard heads called?
The Gamorrean guards.
No, these guys.
Yeah, that's the Gamorreans. Oh, I don't know their names. Oh,
The ones here.
the species. Yeah, they're racist against Wookiees.
Exactly, those guys.
Yeah, they take the. So that was confirmed. A Wookiee pelt they try to offer him. Oh shit.
It's
Way faster.
yeah. I don't know about the chrysanthemum booking, man.
Yeah, he better.
Why are they British too? They're like
No.
the Sex Pistols.
Whoa. Oh damn.
All right, all right.
I guess because he booked British actors in the '70s. So
It's
where's
good.
Santo, man? I'm not happy about this.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So I forgot the species. Like Bosk was the main, but they definitely have a.
Oh, yeah. JJ's like, they missed a great opportunity to say it's a trap. No shit.
This is the way.
0. Nothing.
Oh,
Is
racist.
that racist?
That's
There's a lot of
racist.
racist undertones in Star Wars this year.
Yeah.
Told you. I told you.
Thank Ferrick.
Double jetpacks.
Yes, that's what we needed. I'm glad they didn't kill the Major Domo. Yeah.
The knee missile.
Oh, shit.
Who's gonna run in? Who's gonna run in?
We need a run in bad.
Play their music.
Freetown.
Freetown music.
They gave them and fired them up.
I am a real Freetownian. Fight for the
marshal.
right.
We got warrants. We're the law. For the marshal. That's Freetown's music.
Oh, he dead for real?
Go, Speed Racer. Go. Yeah, I can't tell.
Zip. Good thing they charge these things up. Damn.
Oh, shit. She got a noisy cricket gun.
My 22 caliber blaster.
It's boss time. Santo throwing around those Trandoshans.
There we go.
There's no way those Trandoshans were holding him down. Come on! Don't you dare gun him down. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get him. Get him the hell out of there, man. Uh-oh.
What are the spider droids?
Yeah, it looks like one of the destroyers.
What? I've never seen that before. What is that?
Me neither. I haven't seen those. I thought it was like the prequels.
They got the prequels, the force field things. Those are
It
like
looks like this droid. What do they call them? Droidicas?
they had smaller versions of them in the prequels.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. Choke on that. It's a hazard.
Yeah.
Children under 5.
Uh-oh. Hit the nose.
The Pikes are driving these things?
I know. I thought they were automated. Nope, not getting through with that. Yeah, oh, Darksaber. Damn, not even that.
How did Anakin kill him? I don't remember.
I don't remember how they did.
R2 needs to fly the X-Wing in here. Get some air support.
Yeah.
Punch it.
Thought he was going for a choke slam.
Get out of here, mods. You don't need to help him. Man, I don't know. I don't know. He needs to talk to Vince
Yeah.
about his creative.
For BK, for sure. Oh, he has no idea Grogu's on there.
How are they going to stop these joints?
Yeah, this is not. They're at the edge of town. Yes.
Take this 1812 musket instead.
Yes. Got the noisy cricket. For the
That's
musket.
that was absurdly huge. That's an absurdly huge rifle. Well, yep.
What?
Damn. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Oh man. Scorpionic. Okay, so it's not a Droidica. I guess that's the big brother of the Droidica.
Grogu got some new skills. Grogu got some new
Oh
power.
shit!
Oh.
Good catch, Mando.
Rhea Perlman, you're on your own.
Yeah. Oh, she lost a tooth.
She's got the. Why does she have an Elmer Fudd gun?
Rancor. Boba on a Rancor. Here we go. Said he wanted to ride it. What the hell are those shields, man?
Like I said, I was just watching Revenge of the Sith, and they all had those shields too. Those droid attackers. But those are big shit.
Pushing him into the ground. Oh, he's in. Hit the nose. Oh, girl, get that. Go, girl. Crush it with the Force. What was that?
Pulled like a bolt out of its leg or something. Ooh, and then Rancor.
Yeah.
Get
Moochie. It's like Moochie from Bad Batch.
it wasn't clean though. It wasn't clean. Rancor didn't get the clean pin.
Yep.
Baby Yoda disrupted it.
Oh, come on.
There's a thumb in your eye!
Yeah, that's it. What a Roddy Piper throwback.
What a maneuver!
What is there? Oh God. Snack. Oh. Oh wow. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. That looked like stop motion.
The CGI is made to look kind of like stop motion to match the old shit, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. Shit, he burned his eyes, so that was it.
Hmm. Beskar bullets, I'm telling you.
Yep. Holy shit, he's just kicking his ass. Oh shit!
No. You think so?
Already? I guess he is old. Huh. Just a quick 2 episode stint for Cad.
I don't know. They cut it kind of clean. They could always cut back and then he like wakes up.
Yeah. Wait, why are they shooting him?
Rancor's out of control.
Oh wow. No.
And here comes Danny Trejo to settle the boy down.
Yeah. Oh no. No, no.
Even Rancors agree. Baby
Yes.
Yoda is adorable.
Sell him. He put him to sleep. He's napping with it.
Well, he gets tired when he uses the Force, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we got 9 minutes runtime left, but we don't know. Oh yeah, Fennec. Is it for the mayor?
RKO out of nowhere.
She literally Anakin'd like she did to the Separatists. She took them all out by herself. Like she's like the legit badass of this.
Yeah, definitely ain't Boba or Black Chrysanthemum.
Yeah, that's a shame. It should, but she's awesome though. But
It's kind of funny that they gave the gig to Robert because Tatooine's kind of like Desperado Town, El
it does
Mariachi
look like
Town,
right.
right?
Does look like it from El Mariachi.
Have a Tatooine mango. What's that little pelican in the bottom there?
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Was
is.
that on the show?
I
What
don't know
was
if they
that
just
thing?
randomly threw that in.
Is that it? No cameo. Did you swerve us, bro?
Yeah,
Yep.
we.
He's in the little dome.
What is he? Spin.
Shout!
Okay.
Da, 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 da,
Dun,
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 dun.
dun.
What? Da, da, da. Oh man. Okay, so it happened.
Oh,
Um,
the rat catcher droid. That's who that was.
what are we gonna get a post credits? What do you think? Anything coming up? Come
There
on,
should be, there should be a post credit,
come on,
right?
come on. It's gonna suggest you watch Legend of Shang-Chi if there's no post credits. They gotta have a post credits. Come on,
Yeah, I feel like they should.
y'all invented it. Come on, y'all own it. Well, you didn't invent it. They own it. Disney owns it.
So they didn't show what Santo did to that whole group, but he must have whooped all their asses. I kind of wish they would have showed it.
Dave Klein was director of photography. The guy who shot Clerks.
Oh, really?
Maybe I don't know if it's the same guy, but we could look that up. Dave Klein.
So the only thing they hinted was her saying, "We're not cut out for this," and then she said, "If not us, then who?" So they hinting that he's not going to stay as Daimyo.
I don't know
That's a
what.
big deal that Cad Bane's done.
I don't think he's done. He'll wake up or something. I mean, if they want to.
That's interesting.
Here we go. Yep, told you. Oh, see, because Black Chrysanthemum wasn't using the Bantha tank.
Who's using it? Oh, Cobb Vanth.
Oh, so he's all right. He's gonna survive, and he's gonna get modded.
Oh, nice. That's cool. So no cliffhanger. Yeah, he was too good of a character to give up on, so I'm glad they didn't. So I guess they just had so many cameos last week, they just couldn't do it. I was just like, you wondered how we're gonna top last week. We're not going to.
We're not gonna
We're
top.
not.
We're gonna go back to what we shot behind the set for the
We're
Mandalorian
not
set.
even gonna try to top it.
I think. Well, I mean,
Oh,
that Rancor sequence and that whole episode probably took like a year to plan out and do because that Rancor stuff was huge and that was
yeah.
long. That was about like a 10-minute Rancor sequence. So between this episode and the last two episodes, that's like a full Star Wars movie. And then
That's
you've
true.
got
That's
four
the whole
episodes of
budget.
Boba Fett before. Yeah, seriously.
So that was the whole budget. Yeah, Thundercat back in action. That was the closest we get to a cameo. He got there. He was the modder.
Thundercat?
He's the guy that's gonna be modding the Marshal.
Oh, the
That's
rapper
it.
Thundercat. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that was him,
Yep.
huh?
Yep.
All right. Well, thoughts. What do you what are your feelings on the finale and the Book of Boba Fett season overall? Since we stayed up so late, we might
I
as well
know.
discuss it.
I know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we lost a lot. Like a lot of stuff felt rushed, and the whole time everybody was like waiting for something to happen. But now I'm like, I felt a little rushed. I feel like the Cad Bane could have been just lured out, stretched out a little bit more, and now Grogu, like it was such a big deal that he got sent to be, with Luke and a Jedi, and clearly now he made his choice. But like now, is that it?
I mean,
Like
it seems like it.
so that they're not going to train him to use any of his force, like he's not going to use his force powers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that question remains, but I guess he wanted to go back and he wanted to be in Mandalorian season 3, obviously. So we're gonna send him back.
Which is fun because he's a foundling, right? So you will get basically a Mandalorian, a Grogu Mandalorian wearing, wearing Mandalorian armor with force powers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess so. I guess that's where it's leading to. Um, Are you disappointed? Are we disappointed here? I don't know. I mean, that was a decent episode, but it was kind of like it really like that could have followed Boba Fett episode 4. That could have just followed Boba Fett. They could have jumped from right episode 4 to this one and left out the two Mandalorian episodes, and that would have almost been a complete storyline
Right.
in a way. You know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I mean that makes sense
Because Grogu could still do the run in for no reason. I mean, so I don't know. I guess a lot of it is just.
yeah, disappointed isn't the right word because it was a good episode. We had closure on a lot of stuff. There's no loose ends, right?
I guess not. No, they didn't leave any loose ends, but they tied them up real fast.
Yeah, it again, maybe it's just like not wanting it to be over and a little bit of denial because you're just like that can't be it.
Yeah,
It can't be it because there's got to be more. But there is going to be more clearly.
there'll be more Star Wars coming up here in a month or two.
But I think Boba's, that I mean that was a big hint saying that he doesn't know if he wants. He made it seem like he doesn't want to run the town now. After now that he won it,
Did they screw up Boba Fett? Did they screw up Boba Fett's character?
I don't think. I think you called it. I don't know if we this was on our recording, but you like you said, Mandalorian kind of stole his gimmick.
Yeah,
They took off his helmet a lot,
yeah,
so he lost a lot of the mystique.
yeah.
You know, a lot of his thing was that mystery, and
And
clearly leaving the helmet on is what keeps that mystery because now we kind of have that focus towards Din Djarin
they
because he's
turned him babyface for sure.
yeah, no, that's a clean, and having Cad Bane say you've gone soft in your old age kind of sums that up. What I think everybody's feeling, he got a little soft in his age. But and again, I heard this on another stream that when you get to a certain age, you don't want to be the foot soldier anymore. You want to be the guy kind of making the shots, not taking the shots.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think disappointed is the right.
See, JJ says
Word.
Mando is the new young Boba, and Boba gets to go off and be old man Boba. Yeah. Get off my lawn.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think overall I feel like it was underwhelming as a whole because I mean the last two episodes were great and all the Boba Fett centric episodes were fine.
yeah.
So we ended up at about I feel like we're at a C plus, a little bit.
Because C plus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is way passing and it's it's better than Rise of Skywalker, but like I feel like we came out to about a C plus, maybe a B minus if you were, but it just I don't
yeah.
know.
I would
It,
definitely go a little bit more like in the B's. Like I wouldn't give it a straight C. Definitely a B. I think I think there were small little tweaks that could have easily been made. Because clearly they want to go with this baby face turn for Boba Fett, which I don't necessarily agree with. But if they're going to go with that, they should have still. He should have been a hardened heel until he got the lizard up the nose,
yeah,
and that felt like he was already starting to soften up a little bit. Where when we got introduced to him, in the episode that Robert directed when we got Boba in season 2, he was a badass. Like he came through and basically wiped out all those stormtroopers.
yeah,
There was no doubt. It's like, okay, this guy is still a badass. So, but then after that, it's just like you already saw him starting to take it easy, like pulling punches. Yeah, yeah. I think we were all expecting a badass Boba Fett. We got old man Fett, which is fine, but I feel like we got swerved.
Well, the thing is, he was like you said, he was badass on Mandalorian last year.
Yeah,
At the end of that, he was awesome, and then he kind of got his own show, and I don't know, he was a little too babyface.
yeah. Especially after. I mean, and
The,
that was what didn't happen until he got the show because I mean the last we saw him was post credit Mandalorian season 2
yeah,
where he shot freaking Bill Fortuna right off the throne and threw his body off of there.
right,
So you're like, okay, this guy is still a badass.
yeah.
But then after that, he started taking it a little bit more easy on everybody. Pulling punches and being more of a negotiator. So, but I'd like to investigate that arc of why. I think now they put themselves in the position that they kind of like if Boba Fett comes back, they're gonna have to kind of explain why. They started calling it out a little bit, but they're gonna have to have like why the change heart.
Well, I mean,
Cad Bane was the only one. He was our voice, and he's like, "I know you. You're a cold-blooded killer."
well, the thing is, I think they put it in there, and I think they tried to make it a point to say he changed his sort of like mindset because he lived with the Tuscans and sort of learned the way of life. But I don't think it was really drawn out enough, and I don't think it really like he wasn't using lessons he learned from the Tuscans later or something. You know what I mean? It's almost like it just kind of happened and it was over and it moved on. It wasn't like drawn out throughout the rest of the episodes. To
Yeah,
me,
and
I don't
then
know.
there was no. Okay, so if the Tuscans gave him some kind of moral redemption. Really, there was no payoff with that other than he used, the bantha teeth cleaner to finish off Cad Bane.
Yeah.
Using the techniques that he learned from them. But that was just more the fighting techniques. But he didn't. That was the only time that didn't show any mercy, I guess.
Yeah.
Where you got a little bit of that. So I guess now in hindsight, as much as I don't want to see Cad Bane done on the show, that really was the only time that we saw Boba Fett being the badass that everyone wants him to be.
Yeah.
Even though before that he pretty much just got his ass handed to him, and he
On
just
a
was
regular basis, yeah.
yeah.
And the booking of Black Chrysanthemum, I thought they made him look. They didn't make him look strong. I think that was bad for him. I don't know. They could have done a lot more, especially after. Like I said, I have never really seen a lot of the cartoons and stuff, but I watched some videos about that character and I was like, this dude's it's pretty badass, his whole
Yeah,
history. And they didn't really bring any of that out.
yeah. They just kind of had him there, kind of grunting. So I'm hoping he gets a little bit more redemption in
Wookiees
future
are
shows.
awesome. We could do an all Wookiee show. How about that?
I would totally just get an all Wookiee show and base it on him because I still there's a money match there between him and Chewbacca,
Hmm.
and it's still all right there, and they're both in the same story in the same timeline together, and I think
Yep.
seeing those two together it would be money. I don't. I'm curious if they even use Boba Fett. Is there any reason to use him in season 3 of the Mandalorian?
Um, I don't know. I don't know where it's headed. I mean, they certainly didn't give him a reason to stick around. I guess. I mean, Star Wars is always going to end up on Tatooine, so maybe he'll be around running Tatooine. So maybe we'll get to see him, but I don't know. I don't know. I think, yeah, it sucks because I don't think that folks in the end are totally going to be satisfied with how they drew out Boba Fett in this show.
No.
This isn't what folks probably were expecting or wanting since 1983 or whatever. But I don't want to bury it. It was good. I enjoyed the whole season. But we have critiques.
Yeah, no, I do agree with you that it's almost like I can I can settle with it and be okay. Okay, probably. I do have a lot of questions, but we know there's going to be a big chunk of the fan base that is not going to be okay with this betrayal of Boba Fett and haven't been okay with the betrayal of Boba Fett. And I don't think any of the episodes helps do anything to deter that.
Yeah,
Even him coming in riding on the Rancor,
yeah,
I feel like it's still. I worry about the fan base definitely gonna like they definitely he lost some of his shine. He got Becky lynched in a way, in a
yeah,
weird way.
yeah,
He got and the question is why? Because we know Favreau wrote the stuff, but what makes it different? What makes Boba Fett different from those Mandalorian episodes? Because Favreau writes them, right? He writes all of them. It looks like
yeah.
Favreau and Filoni. What is it? Is it a directing style? Is it the way Robert presented it?
Well, I think the character of Boba Fett. I don't know that he's sort of lined out or sort of drawn out in a way that makes him interesting. Mandalorian, he took Boba Fett's gimmick. So, but the thing is, when he comes out, first episode, he's kind of a heel, right? And he becomes babyface throughout the season. In this one, we're we're having a sort of a Boba Fett used to be a heel, and he seems like a heel still, but he does flashbacks, and in the flashbacks we see he turned babyface, and now he's a babyface. But he doesn't turn babyface in real time. He just flashes back to turning babyface. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like this. The way it was written, I don't think helped.
Yeah, no, maybe the way it was laid out. And I guess maybe does he have the disadvantage is it basically you have all this lore that's been building up in suspense from 1980 where with Din Djarin it's starting fresh. There's no baggage. There's
Yeah,
no fan there's no fan baggage with Din Djarin that there was with Boba Fett.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. I would ask John Favreau, it's like, why did you make Boba Fett a babyface so fast? You know, because
Yeah,
by the time he appears on the show, Din Djarin's turned babyface, so Boba should be a heel for a while at least. You know,
yeah.
until he gets turned later for whatever reason. But I think they turned him babyface too fast. You know, that I think that's my biggest critique of the whole setup is they turned him babyface too fast. He should have been maybe a little bit. I'm a gangster. I'm running the town now, and then he could be like, oh, he actually meets the people and it's like, man, the people got problems. They can't. They can't get any water. Mods can't get any, batteries for their scooters.
Yeah.
So I need to help out the people a little bit. And he turns babyface because of that. But it's like,
I can see that. I could totally get behind that. They went too far and had him more like John Cena and less like Stone Cold. And I think everybody wanted Stone Cold, and
yeah,
we got more John Cena. Which again, there's pros and cons to that, but everybody was ready for Stone Cold.
yeah,
They wanted to like, oh, that's your ass. When he shows up, that's your ass. Because now it feels like, it's it sounds like we're bringing it back to basics. But who would win in a fight between Boba Fett and Din Djarin?
Din Djarin, hands
Yeah,
down. There's no way.
I don't like. See, yeah, that's exactly, and that shouldn't be, and that's just the way he was booked.
But the thing is, Boba Fett was never pushed as like a great fighter. He was a cunning bounty
He,
hunter.
yeah, he was
He
ruthless.
was a ruthless bounty hunter. So, yeah,
And I do feel like, and this runs into another issue. They're, they had the Pikes as this whole looming threat, but there was no big bad. There was just the Pikes. They had that one main Pike, but there were still the Pikes. So it looks like they try to fix. We don't have a heel problem in the last episode by having Cad Bane show up,
yeah,
but then he's gone in one episode. Like you didn't let. I mean, for the people who watch the animated, Bad Batch and Clone Wars, you know how much of a badass he is, but you got to assume not everybody's watched that lore. So now
yeah,
you just like had this stranger come to town, and then that's it, and then that was him coming out to take out the big bad that they just introduced, but the big bad that they've been telling us all along were the Pikes. Fennec kind of took him out, with no with no fanfare, nothing, pretty easily.
yeah,
Pretty easily, she wiped
yeah,
them out, and she's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like she was booked properly, but it almost feels like at any time she could turn on him and say enough is enough. Stop, stop pulling back. Stop pulling your punches.
mhm,
I feel like she could have got frustrated with that,
yeah.
but it's gonna take another viewing. At, at,
And that was a solid hour of action. I mean, it was like a 1 hour action scene essentially. Like
right.
that probably took a long time to film. But yeah, there it goes. Book of Boba Fett. I guess next on Disney. I guess they're alternating Disney Marvel, Disney Marvel. So we've got Marvel coming up next with what is it? Moon Knight,
Moon Knight.
and then after that, I think is Obi-Wan Kenobi this show.
So that's what everybody was hoping to show something at the end that kind of looked, because there's a rumor during the Super Bowl we're gonna get an Obi-Wan trailer.
I'm disappointed there was no cameo. I'm
No
disappointed they
cameo.
Mephisto'd us.
Yeah, yeah. They really shot their load on it last episode.
Yeah.
Should last episode have been the finale?
It would have been a clean finale. It would have been a clean finale.
Yeah, that would have been it.
Like,
Because like,
you don't need to resolve the rest of the Boba Fett stuff. You could have just like figured it out later.
I think that would have probably been better if last week was the finale. In
Damn,
hindsight,
is that sad? Is that sad? Is that
last
does it make it more disappointing?
uh, yeah, there's just too many. There's too much. There's too much daylight. There's just too much daylight for us to be speculating like this. There's just way too much daylight. But now seeing it, last week could have been finale, and everybody would have wondered, is Grogu going to choose the lightsaber or the chainmail? Then that would have been a good enough finale, and then you had Cad Bane coming to town. You would have had all the anticipation for this war. This would have been a better episode 1, season 3 of The Mandalorian, and just start and just resolve it within that show.
Yeah.
And then after they resolved the Pikes, like, okay, the Pikes are over, and then the bigger bad could have been there. Like, I would have liked to see Fennec kind of go into that town, go into Command Central, wipe all those people out, and then that's when you realize that there's a bigger bad,
Yeah.
and like she could have got kidnapped or wondered what the hell happened to her,
Yeah.
and then taken off world. You
Yeah.
know, that could have been. Oh man, now we're just fantasy booking, and it's too like we just watched the episode. We should be basking in what we just saw, not fantasy booking what could have been. Damn. Yeah, not under on swervish, underwhelming a little bit, and just because it was just like it wasn't. We shouldn't have so much daylight that we're having these thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, last two episodes were so dope, and this was just yeah. I don't know. It just kind of it didn't all come together in the end. I don't think it's bad, but it wasn't what it could have been,
Yeah,
and
not sure.
and that's
Robert getting the heat for this?
I don't know if I feel like he's gonna get heat, and honestly, I mean I love Robert, and I'm all for him, but I think some of this is just I don't know I don't know it feels off. It feels off to me. I don't know. I think something didn't gel. I'm not saying it's his fault. This is a big machine, right? It's like a big. It's working for Disney's not like shooting a movie in your yard, which is generally what he did, right? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff going on, and I think he did. I think he did great. I think maybe the way that this entire season of television was conceptualized could have is a little undercooked.
Yeah, that was a little off. Just a little bit undercooked is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Can they repair it? I mean, is you see any kind of blowback, Rise of Skywalker level blowback?
I don't think there's going to be too much blowback from this. I think folks are going to be disappointed. Have you been on Twitter yet? I don't even know. I think folks are going to.
I've been watching Star Wars Theory, and there's definitely some angry fans. Just watching at a glance.
Oh, really?
Definitely, yeah,
They're angry already.
yeah. There's definitely some angry, and it's more, and there's angry. Just felt like, oh yeah, I see. I just saw Robert Rodriguez go by with 3 clown face emojis.
Uh, sh- well,
And people are not happy with the way they handled.
we babyface everything on this show, so even we're having mixed feelings. The internet's having awful, awful feelings.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is not going to be.
So maybe it's going to be worse than I thought, but I guess we'll see. But man, that's over.
Well, Star Wars Theories just did a chat. He did a poll. Did you like this episode? And it's at 59% yes.
That's more votes than the president got. Right?
Yeah, 59%. So, what would that be lower if Mando and Grogu were not in this?
100% yes. I would say.
Yeah,
I would say the last two episodes were spent just to get Grogu and Mandu into the finale.
yeah,
But honestly, they could have just shown up. They could have just flown in on the X-wing or whatever, and just like, "We're here. We heard there's a fight," and they just run in, and that would have been acceptable. But the last two episodes were great. So you see what I'm saying? Like that's why the
yeah,
structure of this is so off because they could have the best two episodes of the season. They could have just as easily not even had them in the season, and the season still would have worked as a story. But those two episodes, which are kind of, shall we say, they're kind of like jammed in there, right? They're kind of like just kind of crammed into the season. and they're the best ones. So I don't know. Who knows what happened? Let's get Jon Favreau on the phone. Can you text him?
Get him on there and figure this out. Yeah,
Wake him
I'm
up.
really
Just
curious.
wake him up. Because
Well,
I think we should. I think he should answer for some questions.
we got some explaining to do. Well, we're going to be streamed. We're going to go live again in 14 hours.
Oh yeah.
We're going to watch again before that, so we can really just kind of take it in, see if it makes the yeah, see if we can make it again. Like I said, I'm not going to say I dislike this episode, but I got questions.
All right.
I got questions.
Well, we'll be back with the recap and more stuff, and I'm not sure what else is going on.
JJ may have called it was like the internet was never going to like this series, and that's a shame because people were pretty hyped.
Yeah. Well, the internet's a heel.
Yeah, the internet is definitely a heel.
So, anyway, man, you want to blast out of here into hyperspace?
Let's get to hyperspace. JJ, hang on. Here we go. We're going to be taking off, and we'll be back in 14 hours.
Thanks for hanging out, JJ.
JJ, thanks.
All right, let's hit the hyperdrive. Ready?
Yep, let's do this.
3, 2, 1, do it.